What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video of the DDA channel, and actually welcome back after 3 weeks later, almost a month later at this point. I'm sorry of my disappearance. I've been gone for a long time. I'm pretty sure most of you know the reason why. For those that don't, I had my wisdom teeth pulled, and I was going to give you guys posts on every day until I feel a lot better, which I did do that. But I went up to day 7. The reason why I stopped is because I feel like I was already better enough to where I didn't need to post anymore. Like, that journey was done. And now I feel a lot better than what I used to back then. That's why I didn't post or do anything. But I let you guys know in the post community so you guys know how I'm feeling those few days. And thereon and so forth. My left side is, I think, almost 100%. Like, the holes are, like, really tiny. The right side, however, I can still see them very clearly. I don't know how long it's supposed to take to heal, but I feel like they should have been healed exactly by now. Like, of how they are. They're a little bit uneven from each side. Don't know why. So yeah, that's what's been going on with me lately. I'm all better now. And I'm happy to make YouTube videos again and make commentary because I know how much you guys love my channel. I get views, you know, and that's part of being a YouTuber, possibly even a creator at some point, which maybe I mean, I don't want to, it's not like I want to be a creator, I just like making YouTube videos, that's all. Anyways, you might be noticing why I'm back in Driving Empire after, what is it, 2 years? Well, and also you can see the card behind me. Well, my friends, they have actually updated the game 2 years later. Not like they've updated back and forth like throughout that time, but they have recently pulled out this car. Now, this is what's called the, what is it called? What does it say? This is the Koenigsegg, and it's what's called the Sadair's Spear. I know it's kind of hard to read that because the color's golden, but this is what's called the Sadair's Spear. Now, a lot of you guys may be wondering, hey, why did you buy this? Like, it's not that good at all. Well, I agree with you. It's not the best, but it's definitely good for top speed if you want to grind to earn money and then make this your primary card. That's what I think. So now, as you can see with the Devil 16, which I still have, this is one of the reasons why I bought it. So I'm going to pull out the Devil 16 right here. I also changed the underglow because the new Koenigsegg is just better. So here's the Devil 16, right? And if I go to the stats on it, and also this is going to be maxed out because I have this car maxed, like, it's just all maxed out. So the stats are going to be different. So my Devil 16, this used to say 385, I believe. Not, I think, well, maybe 384. I don't remember the exact. Well, now they've changed this and nerfed this quite a bit. Now this says 377. I don't know if these have changed at all. I'm gonna have to look back in my video, but the speed has definitely changed a little bit, and I dislike that a lot because I think the Devil 16 is supposed to be the #1 primary best car for speed and acceleration. They kept the acceleration, but they just nerfed the speed. I don't know why they did that. Like, it's a good price of what it is. 12 million and you get this. Like, I think that's a pretty fair price, wouldn't you think? Unless you want to make the price up a little higher, like 15 million, like how the Sadair Spear was. Yes, that car was 15 million for me to get. And, spoilers, it took me 3 days to get the Sadair Spear. I'll talk about that in a little bit. But, yeah, I'm not too happy with the nerf about the Devil 16. Like, I don't know why they would do that at all. Because I feel like it's supposed, I think it's meant to be the #1 primary car for top speed and acceleration. I think it's supposed to be like one of the better cars in the game. So I don't know why they would nerf it. But that's just my personal opinion. I don't know why they did it, but they did it. So yeah, that's a little bummer about that. Now I'm gonna, okay, so actually no, I want to talk about the default of the Devil 16, like of how the stats are. I'm actually not gonna go in there because it'll glitch out my game. I'm gonna go in here. And I'm going to talk about what the Devil 16 is like stock-wise. So if I scroll all the way down here, Devil 16. So you get 319 miles an hour, acceleration is 64, which is pretty good. Handling at 43, which isn't the best. Excuse me. Nitrous 35, which that's not that great. And then braking is 34%, which is... You may think that's actually not that great, but braking in this game is actually pretty high quality. So I would say the braking in this car is actually pretty good than what you expect. So, yeah, that's the Devil 16. And then now if you go to the Koenigsegg Sadair Spear, here's when things get interesting. So the top speed is actually better. So if you do want a primary car now, I would recommend one of those two cars. And if you like acceleration, I would pick the Devil 16, because you can still modify it to be even faster than this car. But fair warning, because this car is not modded. This is fully stock in the shop. So the top speed of it is 330 miles an hour, which is the best and fastest car in the game right now. Acceleration is 43. It doesn't have the best acceleration, but again, you can modify that to make it even better if you want to. Handling at 66%, which is pretty good considering it's just a speed car. Nitrous is 35. It's not that great with nitrous, but again, you can modify it. Braking is 67, which is pretty dang good considering this is a speed car. So it looks like the good stats on it is definitely the top speed, handling, and braking. So if you're into that, then I would recommend the Sadair Spear, although it's going to cost you 15 million, which may take you a couple weeks to get. But now I'm going to say my personal opinion about it, which is why I bought it. And also why I bought it is because the Devil 16 isn't the fastest anymore. I don't know why they nerfed it. I'm still super bummed that they did that, but you know, it is what it is now. It's 2026. Can't change nothing. Okay, so now to my personal opinion on why I bought the Sadair Spear. So I'm gonna give you guys looks of it first. So this is the Sadair Spear. This is the new fastest car in the game. So I'm gonna open this trunk right here, which you got. I can't tell if this is storage space or not, but you can see a spring in there, like a very dark spring in there. Again, I don't know if these are storage spots or not. If this is, then my god, it is so small to fit anything in there. But I don't think this is what they were going with here. So it's just for looks, and I think it's just to show the spring and how the mechanics work. I think. This is a two-seater car, so if I open up this door, you can see it only has 2 seats on it. And I do believe it's... Oh, whoops. I think it said... Doesn't it say on the inside, too? I don't know. But as you can see, it says the logo on it, the Sadair Spear. And actually, on both sides, you can actually see the spear, given the name. So there's the spear right there, and the spear right there. So yeah, you can see the names on those. And I think this car is actually supposed to be recommended as a Bugatti killer, which is kind of crazy, considering Bugatti can go 300 miles an hour. 304.66, I believe it was. I don't remember the exact digits, but it was somewhere around there. And now we're gonna go to the back, which is the engine. So I think it was a 5.6 liter twin turbo V8, producing 1,625 horsepower, something like that, something ridiculous. And this car weighs in real life 1,800 pounds? No. What was it again? No, 1,800. I don't remember. Somewhere around there, but in something else. I don't know. It wasn't pounds. It was kilograms. Kilograms. Yes, kilograms. 1,800 kilograms. And now to my personal opinion about it. Overall, I think this is a pretty decent car to buy if you want it. It can also do the roof thing as well. You can take the roof off, which I think looks really cool. I like how it looks with the roof off. It looks more, I guess, racing style mode. I like that. And you can also change the wing if you want as well by just pushing P. See, this wing will come up and down a little bit. So yeah, that's my personal opinion about the Sadair Spear. And why I put the Sadair, I think I said this, why I put the Sadair Spear Rainbow Glow on it is because it's the #1 primary car now, in my opinion. It's faster than Devil 16. It handles better than the Devil 16. And in the long run, it is expensive, but I think this is actually kind of worth it because if you want to grind... So let's say if you want to buy this first and then modify it, and if you then in the future want the Devil 16. This is what you should get because it's very fast. You get money super quick. And then the Devil 16 is cheaper than this car. So if you want the Devil 16, I would buy this first to then get it. But that's just me. You could get the Devil 16 first, which I think is pretty smart too. But if you want this car, it's going to take you longer to get the Sadair Spear as well, because the Devil 16's worse than this car. So Yeah, that's what I think. Now, if I go to the stats, because I showed the Devil 16 with this too. Well, like I said, I just bought it, so it's not going to be modified like at all, really. The handling is a little bit better because I upgraded the tires and also put an epic slick tires on it, so that's why. I do need to get parts, which is going to take me a long time to get. But if you actually upgrade it again, this will go to 71 on stage 2. So yeah, you can get pretty far with handling and all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty crazy. As far as speed goes, don't know how that's going to work as far as that goes. So this is saying it'll only go up by 1 miles an hour. Don't know if that's accurate or not, but this is a pretty quick car. I don't know if it's going to go much faster considering its speed. I don't know. I can't confirm that. As nitrous goes, it is pretty bad with nitrous, but if you upgrade it quite a bit, it should be better. I put an epic boost system on it as well, and still it's not gonna go up any higher, so that's a bummer. Now, drivetrain. I think if I were to do all-wheel drive... Oh, does it not say? I thought it says. No? Oh, that sucks. I thought it says, like, you can get better handling with it or something. Better excel? No? I don't know. Maybe they changed that. Maybe you actually have to buy it first, which that's gonna suck if you have to buy it first. That seems... I don't know why they would do that. So, I think that is the actual full information I can provide on the update of this game and why I bought the Sadair Spear. So, I think this is a good car. Like I said, I'm not gonna say it again because, I've already said it. I've already said my opinion on it. One thing I will say about this car that kind of disappoints me is the gauge meter. It's not very accurate. So, like, see, it's not accurate at all. I actually kind of want it to be on this red line right here, which I think the full red line is 9,000 RPM, which I think that's Koenigsegg's highest RPM limit so far. I can't confirm that. I don't know. But let's say if you wanted to, like, manually shift, right? Like this. And you can also see there's a red line here on the actual Drive and Empire system there. Let's say if you wanted to, like, be super cool and manually shift in the gauge meter right here. So if you want to shift, like, right there where the cursor is at, I don't know if you guys can see that, but, like, right there. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. Let's say if you want to do that, then this would make this car, like, very fun to use and very, like, you know, just fun to use. Like, very... What's the word I'm looking for? You know, like, very casual. It's very fun to play with. Let's see if I have a car... Do I have a car that does it? Yeah, this. So let's say, like, the Jaguar convertible that I have right here. Let's say if I wanted to use this for that meter. That's the RPM meter right there. Whatever. And see, it goes up all the way. It literally goes up all the way. So let's say if I wanted to do this, right? See, I'm manually shifting the car right now. And I think it actually matches. Yeah, it literally matches with the bottom right gauge too. So let's see if I want to do this. So you guys kind of see what I mean? I really wish they would do that with the Koenigsegg and then just in any other car, but they didn't. They got lazy and didn't do it, which that kind of sucks considering this would be so much fun to use with that. I think they should have done that, but oh well, it is what it is. So, and then there's the gauge meter right there. It's so far a very cool gauge meter. One unique thing I'll say about this is the 8 isn't actually the red line. Oh, what the hell? What happened there? It isn't the red line. And I also like how it doesn't show the 9 to save up space. That makes it pretty unique. I actually prefer that and like that. It doesn't show a 9 right there. Because it's just bare bones. It's unique. Like, it's just for style points and looks. I think this is a really cool car. If you do want to buy it, however, it's going to take you quite a while unless you have Legend plus VIP and all the other game passes. I got mine in 3 days. So if you want to get this, I would highly recommend it if you like top speed. With the Devil 16, it is good with top speed as well, but the acceleration is where it's at. The acceleration, if you want to do it in like in a drag race or something, I actually lost to a Pinafera with a Devil 16. I don't know how that's possible. I think Driving Empire has changed the system to where electric cars can now beat hypercars. It's, in my run, that's kind of stupid. The old engine, when I played this 2 years ago when I revealed the Devil 16, or overviewed it, you saw the glitched acceleration, which would go like 200 miles an hour in like 2 seconds or something crazy like that when I went up a hill or something like that. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I think that's what they were going with here. I think they fixed that, and now all of the acceleration's messed up on every car. It's much slower. So that is all I can provide in here. If you like this video, and if you want me to do more of these reviews like this, then please leave a like, subscribe, and all that, and I will make another video. Anyways, I'm happy to be back on YouTube. That's all I have for this video. Later.